What was that? What was that? Oh, oh my goodness. I don't even know how I should react to this right now. There's a different like the tongue isn't even cooperating. There's a different background right now. That's new. Good old dartboard. That's the numbers and what just happened? What was this show? What was the purpose of this show? Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you other than in some way I wish the reason that this show was the way it was is just to make Evolution look better. Because that's sure how I felt. I cannot think logically after this. It's absolutely incredible what the show is like. I am recording this right after I have finished watching Crown Jewel. It's at least 10:30, 11 o'clock at night where I am, and I just cannot wait to do this result and review video with you guys. Mental. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy here, Apollo, from Down, Down, Up, Up, and I just witnessed Crown Jewel in parts unknown, apparently, but thankfully, there was a fan who brought a sign saying, "Welcome to Saudi Arabia." It's good to know where the show was. Thank you, unsaid individual or unnamed individual. But what was this show? Oh my goodness, if anyone correctly predicted this show, you are wrong, and I'm going to complain. I don't... Okay, let's try to start this with cooler heads. Was this show good? No. Was it bad? No. It was one of the strangest shows I've ever experienced as a professional wrestling fan. Backlash this year is still worse than this because there was expectation. Here, I didn't have a high expectation. But what it did was, it just completely blurred the lines of WWE reality. I don't know what to tell you. So let's try to calm down. I need you, my wonderful people, to help me. Help me review this show. How should I be thinking about this? By the way, I know I'm saying I'm reviewing this right now after I just watched the show. The video will be up right now as you're watching it, hopefully Saturday. I do not plan on putting this up now because I feel like I'm going to need a few takes for this show because I just don't know. Okay. Let's go. Calm down. Find our happy place. Christian is World Heavyweight Champion. And let's just review this show. Now, we started off pretty normal. We had a pre-show that definitely did not need to happen. It was just recap after recap, except for the fact that there was a United States Championship match on it. Found out a couple of days ago, aka why my prediction video took so long, because I was waiting. Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura, it was exactly what I expected personally, although I love the ending. Rusev trying to put in the accolade for the second or third time. Nakamura low blowing him with his head. Just shoving his head right up in the gonads. Rusev's hurt. Ken Sasha, 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke is still the United States champion. See what happens. He's got Survivor Series to look forward to now, I believe, unless plans change like they seriously did last year. And we'll see what happens. I don't have a problem with the kickoff. Nope, no problem there. Moving on to the main show. Now, what started the show, I was in complete shock. Hulk Hogan returned to the WWE in Saudi Arabia and did a promo. Apparently was the host of the show. Thanked everybody, thanked the Hulkamaniacs, did some poses, and left. And we never saw him for the rest of the night. So that's how Hulk Hogan came back. Didn't see that coming. Don't really have a bad feeling towards it. It was more just good to see him at the same time. Okay then. Like I said, don't really have much to react to right now. It's more just what happened and I'm still processing it, but I want to do this video now. You'll watch videos down the line, I'm sure, with calmer heads and whatnot. I don't want this to be calm. I want this to be uncensored in terms of how I'm feeling right now. So Hulk Hogan was there. It wasn't a bad part of the show. It was okay. It was good to see him. And as I said, he left. The first 4 matches on the show, the main show, were the first round of the Best in the World tournament. We'll get to the winner of that, but we started off with, I believe, Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton. This was actually handled in a way I was looking forward to. Rey Mysterio Orton put on a good back and forth. Really cool counter from the 619 into Orton's Hangman's DDT. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And then Rey gets lucky countering an RKO into a roll-up and pins Randy Orton. Rey Mysterio gets the win on to the next round. Orton attacks him, RKO, throwing him into the announce table. Seeds planted. I was happy because in my head, and I think I said it in my predictions video, I wanted Rey Mysterio to win this match. I was hoping for more, but we'll get to that. And for this to be Randy Orton's next program, aka he doesn't like the good faces who the WWE Universe love. So, Orton Mysterio, easy booking. The next feud. That's what I'm personally believing in. Second match of the night, I believe, was Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. And I'll admit, you got me here, but not in a bad way. Good back and forth, kind of what I expected in the match. But a counter, skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, 3. The Miz beats Jeff Hardy and advances to the second round. I just couldn't see that happening because, 1, we already saw Mysterio versus The Miz on SmackDown. It was okay. 2, Jeff Mysterio seemed like an easy face match that would get the crowd's attention. But no, The Miz beats Jeff Hardy, and The Miz and Mysterio is set for the second round. Mwah. Not bad. Not bad so far. Let's move over to the Raw side. Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's Dean Ambrose? Not on the show. Dean Ambrose did not show up once during that show, and nor did any Raw tag title of any kind. So, yeah. We don't need to remember that, apparently. I am on a stool, by the way, so moving. Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley was short. Oh, that was a surprise, honestly. It was a little bit of a back and forth, Lashley getting some power advantage. But then Rollins just hits a curb stomp out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, beats Lashley. Lio Rush didn't involve in any kind of interference at all. Lio Rush just talked at the beginning and wasn't on a microphone the rest of the night. So, okay then. I'm pleased that Seth won. It just looked incredibly easy. Just my opinion. But let's talk about the last one. The last first round match. Oh, the match that got a lot of us, but not Jack King because he saw this coming. Dolph Ziggler versus Kurt Angle. Oh, Drew McIntyre was there, although he didn't really interfere much in this match. No, not really too much. Just popped up on the apron at one point, but it was after an Angle slam, but Ziggler just kicked out anyway. It was a good back and forth for a while. All of a sudden, after escaping the ankle lock, even though, I thought that was going to be it, had that ankle lock in twice, but Dolph did not tap and kick out of an Angle slam. Ziggler moves into a corner. Kurt runs at him, just shoulder first into the post. A zigzag. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay then. That's right. Dolph Ziggler pinned Kurt Angle in the middle of the ring clean. And my camera, obviously, just understands what's going on. And by understands what's going on, is shocked at what I just said because the sound it made, I don't know what I'm saying because I'm still trying to process this show. Dolph Ziggler just pinned Kurt Angle. And all the Kurt Angle stuff we've been doing just went right down the toilet. Was this a good decision? Was it a bad one? Hard to say right now, honestly. I'm going to say no. But wow, Dolph Ziggler beat Kurt Angle. Did not see that coming. It's not a lot of hate for me right now. It's a lot of what just happened. I'm confused. But let's move on. Getting a break from the Best in the World tournament, we moved on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Something normal. The Bar, New Day, Big Show in the Bar's corner. The match was a good back and forth like you would expect. Not their greatest match, but it was okay. But I called it. The referee did not see a Big Show KO punch into the bro kick by Sheamus. 1, 2, 3. The Bar retained the tag team titles. Moving on, New Day might be out of the way for now, or it might go on another month, couple of weeks, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I enjoyed this one though, but I'm pretty sure we transitioned right back into the tournament after the tag team title match. We then had The Miz versus Rey Mysterio. Okay, we're repeating things. And I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed this match better than their SmackDown match. Miz got a skull-crushing finale. Rey just kicked out as my heart was beating. Rey gets the 619. Takes too long to go for the frog splash. Miz gets the knees up into a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. What? What? The Miz beats Rey Mysterio? Wow. Wow, I think a lot of people put their money on Rey Mysterio not only making it to the finals, but winning, including me. But no, The Miz beat Rey Mysterio, and The Miz is in the finals. Or so we thought, but we'll get to that, won't we? It was a shocker, all right, but Rey Mysterio has lost. That's already over, so okay, not a smart choice, but at least it made The Miz look good, but then the final match happened. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that because now it's time to talk about the Raw one, which shocked me even more. Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, a good match. And I think for me, it might have been match of the night just because it was nice to see something go longer than 5 minutes. And, well, zigzag, Seth Rollins survives. But one look away when the referee was focused on Dolph. Drew pushes Seth off of the top rope. Super kick. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler beats Seth Rollins. And the finals of the tournament are supposedly The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. 2 heels. Oh, I don't know what to tell you guys. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. It was a shock. 2 heels to supposedly end the tournament. No extra Rey Mysterio matches or Kurt Angle matches. I don't know, man. I know Dolph and The Miz deserved it, but then the final happened and all of that theory went down the window. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Oh, this show was something else. It was something unlike even WWE. Now let's talk about something else. The WWE Championship match. Something normal in my opinion because it was exactly what I was expecting. Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, it was your back and forth, except now we get the finish that they still had not done until this point. Even though Joe tried his best, it was obvious that leg was bothering him. AJ took advantage of it, and finally in the ring, nailed Samoa Joe with the phenomenal forearm. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles retains the WWE Championship. His reign continues. He is nearly a year as WWE Champion. He's nearly been WWE Champion for a year now. I think 5 more days and he'll be a year. Very good. Very good. And Samoa Joe, you shouldn't feel bad because you were just a replacement in this case. I wouldn't feel bad at all. I'm glad you showed up and got another championship match. So I'm not going to criticize this. This was last minute. Daniel Bryan did not want to go. He didn't. Same, I guess, with Bobby Lashley and Seth Rollins. So, oh well. Moving on. And this was without a doubt the worst part of the night. Our fears have been realized. The Universal Championship match. It wasn't second last. It was the third last match. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, vacant championship. And how does the match start? Corbin cheap-shotting Strowman with the title because of what Strowman did to Corbin on Raw. F5. Braun kicks out. Another F5. Braun kicks out. A third F5. Braun kicks out. an F5 to the outside of the ring, a possible count-out win for Lesnar, but Braun makes it back in at 9. Braun tries. 5th F5. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar is Universal Champion again. He is the first 2-time Universal Champion. And it seems like they have WrestleMania plans again with Brock Lesnar in mind. They didn't give Braun Strowman his due. And once again, Raw has no world champion. Absolutely depressing. Moving on to now the real shenanigans of this show. Because the thing was, the Universal title picture situation, depressing. This was borderline criminal. It's time for the finals. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. SmackDown and Raw's respective commissioners out there. Or I guess, no. Corbin's the general manager, while the current, what do they call it again? There's a term for Corbin's spot right now. It's not general manager, it's just current general manager or something. I honestly forget. And Shane McMahon, commissioner of SmackDown, came out too. The trophy's there. Miz and Ziggler are about to fight. The referee kicks Drew McIntyre out because of the interference earlier, so that was smart. And then Miz gets in some cheap shots. He goes after Ziggler on the outside, but as he jumps off the apron, he hurts his leg. Apparently injured, and was not allowed to compete in the match. As the referee is about to call off the match and announce Dolph Ziggler the winner, the unthinkable happened. Shane McMahon took The Miz's place and won the tournament for SmackDown. What just happened? I don't know what to tell you. The tournament was a complete waste of time. Shane McMahon is the greatest wrestler of all time, and he was worshipped. Mental. Absolutely mental. Time to talk about the main event. DX versus the Brothers of Destruction. Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement nearly 9 years, more than 8.5 years, I think, since The Undertaker beat him at WrestleMania in 2010. Was this match good? Yeah, actually. You know what? I didn't have a problem with the main event. I enjoyed it. It was good to see Shawn going to work again. The match was actually a decent back and forth. There was a lot less spots where it was just headlocks and ground attack than I thought. It was actually a good chunk of the match in where we started doing that. Just because Triple H was put through a table and he couldn't come in right away and Shawn was getting double teamed and whatnot. And apparently Kane's mask came off. I didn't see that coming. I've never seen Kane's face exposed like that before so clearly. So that was different, I guess. I don't know really what else to say. I didn't hate this match. It was good. I guess I'll just talk about the finish. Shawn Michaels was able to kick Undertaker down. And then a Sweet Chin Music pedigree combo to Kane. And Triple H got the pinfall. That was a bit surprising. I would have thought they would have given it to Shawn with DX winning. D-Generation X beats the Brothers of Destruction. Is the feud over for now? Don't know. Will we get something at Survivor Series, WrestleMania? I don't really know. I know one thing, though. This show was one of the strangest things I've ever experienced as a fan of professional wrestling. I don't hate it. I just find it very difficult to understand. But in the end, you know what? Now that calmer heads have prevailed, I think we need to remember something. This show, as controversial as it was never meant to be taken seriously. It was downsized to a lower class arena, and it was put after one of the greatest pay-per-views of the year, if not the greatest pay-per-view of the year, Evolution. So, more power to Evolution and the wonderful athletes who presented that. As for this show, I'm not going to criticize the athletes. The booking is what needs to be criticized here. I'm not in the mood to do it now, but I need to make it clear it was a very strange show, and I don't really think I want to see anything like this for a long time. But that's okay. You know why? Because TakeOver and Survivor Series are next. Let's hope we can enjoy those. Thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm exhausted. I cannot wait to get some sleep after this roller coaster ride. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for my predictions for TakeOver War Games 2, which for some reason they just can't call anything TakeOver 2 or higher unless it's Brooklyn, and don't ask me why. And of course, Survivor Series predictions. Cannot wait to get there. But in the meantime, I hope you all are enjoying the beginning of November. We got a bit to go, but we made it through this show. Let's be proud. Keep it real.